Hey, good people! Holy bat droppings, Batman. This cop, there's good and bad in this. So, and some people may be surprised at what I'm going to say, but let's take a look at this one. It's pretty quick. So it's silent here. When he starts talking, I'll stop, but he's contacting a guy. We don't know why. I'm not sure. I'll have to read the description. Matter of fact, let me do that. Okay, not a lot of info. Ash, disturbance call. This is Officer Ash. We'll call him Shit Your Officer, Shit Your Pants. And he's the one that fires the gun. Here we go. Again, they're still not talking. He contacts the guy. Guy starts reaching. When a guy's got his hand on something like that and he's protective, man, that's huge. Gun should have been out. Should have been out at gunpoint, ordering him on the ground at that point. Again,
can I just see?
A lot of people think that, you know, cops shouldn't pull their guns and you shouldn't pull your gun unless you're going to shoot. And if you pull your gun, then you have to shoot. I'm telling you, cops pull their gun all the time when they work in bad areas. I know you're going to have some old timer. I've worked 20 years. I've never had to pull my gun. Well, you really haven't worked in bad areas. If you've worked 20 years and never pulled your gun, I pull my gun 4 or 5 times a night. Don't give me this bullshit about cops don't pull their gun and you shouldn't have to. His gun should have been out immediately. When you start reaching around me and you're non-compliant, I don't fuck around. That's why I didn't get shot. That's why people didn't shoot at me. My gun was out and I had the advantage immediately. You do not mess around with these people in the hood. Remember, in the hood, kindness is weakness. And I was called a rookie once by a guy because I was like, come on, sir, why don't you... You're a fucking rookie, ain't you? Because I was being nice.
What you have? Okay, put it down on the ground.
Again, gun still wasn't out. Rick, you said you were going to play it through. All right, quit freaking crying. I'll play it through.
Wait, y'all, wait! You're a rookie. You're a rookie. You're a rookie. You don't know. You're a rookie. Go.
Okay, stay right there. Do not move. Stay right there.
What?
Just stay over there.
Please, sir. Please. Please. Please don't do that.
73, I got a guy with a gun. I'm not doing anything. Look, I'm not doing... Don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm not. I'm finna
shoot your ass.
Don't
punk.
shoot.
I'm
Don't
finna shoot your bitch ass. Don't. Drop the gun.
I don't have it. Look. I don't have it. I don't have it.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. Guy runs off, barricades himself in a car. We don't have video footage of that. He barricades an apartment, and then they get him out after an hour-long standoff. So now let me go back and tell you what I'm seeing, right, wrong, and different, etc. Guy's walking away. Hey, dude, come here. Comment. They always run away. Normally when they're walking away, I'm expecting them to dump dope or to dump a gun or to pull a gun. So when somebody walks away, first of all, I never approach anybody without my hand on my gun. It's ready to come out of the holster. Rick, you're a big bootleg and that's intimidating and you just want to pull your gun too fast and you're... Shut up, you freaking idiots. I don't care what you do. I'm telling you what I did and it seemed to work because I didn't get shot in 30 years. And I worked in some shit bad areas. I'm talking about California shitholes, LA, Oakland, Sacramento, Stockton, you name all the shitholes in California, I've probably been there at least once. So I'm telling you, when you deal with bad guys, you want to decrease the time for your reaction. And you do that by having your hand on your gun or having your gun out. I tell stories, we're rolling up to hot calls before my gun's out and next to my leg before I ever even get out of the car. Seatbelt's off, guns drawn, and it's at my leg. I may not point it or pull it. They may not know it's out. But when I get out of the car, my gun's in my hand. So you always want to minimize the reaction time. Remember, cops are always working on a reaction level. Action, always faster than reaction. Crooks always get to act. Cops have to react. Same with the pesky citizens. You have to react to crooks when they rob you, etc. You don't just run around and pull your gun. You have to react when somebody does something that forces you to pull your gun. So when you see a situation developing that you may have to pull your gun, get your gun unsnapped. Get your hand on your gun. Get your hand close to your gun. Put your elbow on your gun so you know where it's at. So it's a very easy slide up the arm to grab it. This guy, at a minimum, should have had his hand on his gun at this point. Hand on gun. I might be okay with pulling it. I probably wouldn't have pulled my gun here. I was like, dude, I don't know if I'd approached him. I'd have went, get your fucking hands out of your pocket. I ain't fucking around. And then when he didn't do it, then I would have probably pulled my gun and said, dude, I ain't fucking around. Your hand comes out of that gun with anything but motherfucking air and your ass is dead. So, I mean, look, you don't have to do it my way. You can think I'm a bootleg, whatever. I'm just telling you people, this nice, kind, pink panty officer shit your pants here who is freaking lucky. Not only is he lucky, he has trained crooks now that we can get the drop on cops because they don't want to draw their gun. They're scared to draw their gun. They want to be nice. Predators love nice. Ask a lion if he likes a nice deer or antelope that wants to come up and be friends. Ask him if he likes that. You're not going to find a lion out there that goes, oh no, man, if an antelope wants to come up and be friends, I'm all for it. Let him come up and be friends. And then he's going to eat his ass. That's what predators do. Talking to him, walks up to him, kind of getting himself in a lock here. Look, there's nothing wrong with keeping distance when you're talking to people. So his hand's out now. You saw his hand right here. It was out and it looked empty, which is a good sign. I would have been like, okay, cool. He's got nothing in his hand. See that? I mean, that was very quick, but I saw it. As soon as it happened, I was like, oh, let me go back. This is the first time I've gone back frame by frame to really see it's empty. But I thought I saw it just in a flash that it was empty. Because when I'm dealing with people, I'm not looking at their eyes. I'm not looking at their face. I'm not trying to make friends. I'm not trying to keep eye contact so they'll trust me and I can build a relation. Fuck all that bullshit. I'm watching his damn hands because his hands is what's going to hold something that kills me. Again, we don't know what the conversation is. Guy is holding something here. When he does that, I mean, this could be a dope. He wants to get rid of it. He wants to dump it. But you know what? I got no problem with the officer's hand here, but the other hand ought to have his gun out, at least out. He doesn't want to point him at him this close because he may grab it. But you can have it out behind your leg and say, dude, don't fuck. I mean, I would have probably just palm fisted this guy right in the chest, knocked him into the wall, backed away with my gun up. And if he come up with a gun, then it would have been on. But I mean, I don't let guys approach me like this and get me in a corner. You can't do that. You're being nice because you're afraid to use force. You're afraid of the complaint. You sound like, cops now are like the idiots in the comments the other day that were like, well, even if you win and you stop a guy from killing you, your life's ruined. So you should just let him kill you. I mean, what kind of mindset is that? So his hand's not out, but you notice the cop's other hand is empty. Bad, bad move. He's too close. I do not want to go hands-on and get in a fight with a guy with a gun. Now, if I thought the guy was drunk or I could take him out quick with an elbow to the jaw and knock his ass out, I might go in and do that. But this cop is more fearful and asking him, you notice his hands will go up a lot and say, stop, stop, don't, no. He's trying to communicate, and you don't communicate with a predator. I tell you what, let's go watch Wild Kingdom, and let's watch a antelope put up his hooves and go, stop, Mr. Lion, stop. And he doesn't run away. And let's see what happens to that antelope. He's going to get his ass mauled, just like you will if you try to deal with predators and treat them nice, like the freaking liberal left-wing media tells you that everybody's a good guy. Push the hand away, not listening. Now look, I think this guy has probably a little bit of mental problems, and he's not all there. Guess what? I don't give a shit. I'm not letting a dude kill me because he's got mental problems. I'm not going to let myself get set up to get killed because I want to be nice to the mentally handicapped guy and I don't want the freaking, UCLA coming out calling me a mental challenged-ist. You know, whatever. Digging. This guy should have been creating distance and have his gun out, or he should have kicked this guy's leg out from underneath him. When you get people standing on a wall like this, if you're this close, if you do a leg sweep from the wall out, they will usually topple on one leg and fall. And that will give you time to back away and get distance. If you kick their leg and grab their shoulder and pull at the same time, they'll go down hard.
Can I just see what you have?
Yeah, can I see what you have? That is a bad question. You never tell people to produce something you don't know what's in there. Can I see what you have? Yeah, motherfucker, it's a gun. You want to see it? You want a close-up? Here, look down the barrel. I mean, what? Let me see what you... This cop is being way too nice. Rick, you're always saying cops are being bootleg and jackhammers, and then now when they're nice, you want to tell them... Look, you're a freaking idiot. If you can't tell the difference when cops need to treat people decently and when cops need to take action, appropriate action, then you're just too stupid to even be watching this video. Go to some dumbass channel or stick to your cartoons. I'm telling you, a reasonable person knows the difference between when you can be nice and it's appropriate and when you need to be stern and you better get control of the situation or your ass is going to have a gun pointed in your face. Much like this guy. Proves my point.
Okay, put it down on the ground.
Okay, put it down. Still doesn't have his gun out. Are you freaking kidding me? I got no problem with him backing away. I'm not even sure I would say... I mean, legally he shoot, but morally, I wouldn't have shot him right here. The guy's already demonstrated that he's not all there. I don't know if he really intends to kill me. He's got a gun out. He's not compliant with my instructions. If I've got my gun out and pointed at him, I'm confident enough that if he moves that gun to me, I can take his ass out. So I wouldn't have probably shot here. And I tell you, I've had guys with guns before, and I haven't shot them. So, I mean, it's not that I'm trying to say shoot every chance you get. But you must be ready to shoot and have the advantage once you know you're dealing with a guy with a gun, an armed suspect, somebody's not complying, a no person, etc. You still see this guy leaning on the wall, which tells me he's either drunk, not stable. When he walks, he kind of walks a little off-gated. So there's something wrong, but this would make an easy takedown. I'm telling you, you kick this leg and pull his shoulder to you, and this guy goes down hard. And his hands come out. When people fall to the ground, their hands come out instinctively because they want to break their fall and protect their head. Self-survival. Therefore, they either let go of what's in their hand or they hang on to it, but their hands still come out. And now you get to see them. Rick, you just can't be kicking people and throwing them on the ground so you can see your hands. Bullshit if I can't. You bet your ass I can. I'm there and you're reaching and you're not complying and I'm telling you that I'm there. I'm a police officer in uniform and you're not complying. You're going to the ground. You are a no person. You're going to ground. You can call me a bootleg and a jackhammer and, oh, that's before it was cops and you were a hard at whatever, people. I'm telling you. No gun out still.
Wait, y'all, wait. You're a rookie.
Why is he calling him a rookie? Cops know why he's calling him a rookie. People from the hood know why he's calling him a rookie. White liberals with white guilt, they don't know. They're like, oh, he's trying to help him because he's inexperienced. Anybody from the hood or any cop knows why he's calling him a rookie.
Wait, y'all, wait. You're a rookie. You're a rookie.
That is called sniffing weakness. This predator just found out that this cop is weak. He's scared. He's an easy target. He is an easy prey victim. I can have you for lunch. That's what this predator line is thinking. And this antelope is like, shit, I better be able to run. What a freaking idiot.
You're a rookie, you're a rookie. Go.
Still no gun out. He got all this way. He didn't get on. He should have got on the radio quicker. He got all this way. I get it. He's dealing with a guy with a gun. He wants to focus on him. I don't want to just focus on him. I want to have my gun on him. I want to have my bead on his head. I want to have my finger close to that damn trigger so all I have to do is move it from the slide to the trigger when I want to shoot. This guy still has not drawn his gun. He's scared. That's why we'll call him Officer Shit Your Pants. Look at him. Stays here to confront an armed guy who already refused to follow your commands, who called you a rookie, telling you he doesn't respect you, he thinks you're weak, and now you stand here, allow him to walk up to you, and you don't have your gun out. Are you freaking kidding me?
Okay, stay right there. Do not move. Stay.
Yeah, okay, that'll work. He's been listening to you all this time. This guy should be a single mom. I tell my kid 50 times and he just won't listen to me. You should be a single mom, dude. Maybe he is a single mom.
Right there. Just stay over there.
Stay over there. He still doesn't have his gun out of the holster. Dude, this is Oklahoma Police Department. You guys have some serious training and retention issues. Now, if this was a woman, I would be saying this is par for the course. A lot of women would do this. Wouldn't surprise me that much. For a guy to do this, you got to have some serious quota hiring on this guy's confused what bathroom to use. He's wearing pink panties, and he's probably hanging out at the freaking whatever. He ain't hanging out to pick up chicks. Let me put it that way.
Please, sir. Please. Please. Please don't do that.
73, I gotta get out with the gun.
Finally, he puts it out. He doesn't create distance. He doesn't get more distance. He's doing a circle dance with this guy. He's begging for his life. He's showing weakness. I mean, weakness is coming off this thing like stench. He should get that new Lume Dust that the women want to put on cracks, and he should sprinkle it all over his body because he's just oozing stench right now of fear and weakness. Rick, maybe not everybody's as tough and you think you're tough. Look, I got no problem with being fear. Fear's good. I got a problem when you let fear dominate and you don't freaking respond to fear and you set yourself up to be killed. If I had already been knocked out and I was on the ground bleeding and I needed help and this freaking cop showed up, shit, might as well just freaking send me a damn, chihuahua to save me. Out, I mean, wow. Rick, he's a really good guy, and he just didn't want to shoot him, and he didn't want to go through the legal, and look at Rittenhouse, and look at the cops that are going to jail, and it's not his fault. This is weakness. This guy has no business being a freaking cop. I mean, I can't believe this.
I'm not doing anything. Look, I'm not doing. Don't shoot.
Don't shoot. A guy points at you. Still don't have your gun out. He's had how many opportunities to get his gun out, and he didn't. Dude, what the fuck?
Shoot.
Now he starts walking backwards. Always a bad move to start walking backwards. I get it. You want to keep your eye on a threat. But when you don't know where you're going, which is why he trips and falls backwards when he hit those stairs. He goes into panic. He tries to create distance quickly. He's not aware of his surroundings or whatever. And he trips and falls backwards. But he does get a round off.
I'm not. I'm not.
Finna shoot your ass.
Don't shoot.
So I think the officer probably went to put his hand on his gun. And the predator saw this. The predator acted more like a cop than he did. If he would have done what this guy is doing, he wouldn't be in the situation he's in right now. I mean, it's just crazy. Watch this guy's reaction when a cop reaches for his gun.
Don't shoot.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Finna shoot your ass.
Don't
punk.
shoot.
I'm
Don't
finna
shoot.
shoot your bitch ass.
Now you're a bitch ass. I've called you weak. You're a rookie. Now you're a bitch ass. I got a gun in your face. And what are you doing? What are you doing, officer? Shit your pants?
Drop the gun.
I don't have it. Look.
Okay, right here is when the cop finally makes a decision. I'm fucked, and I can't let him get my gun. If there's one thing that every academy and every training always tells cops, and I tell citizens with their guns, don't ever give up your gun. Most of the time, when you give up your gun, you end up dead. When cops give up their gun, there is a huge stat, and I don't know if it's 70, 80, 90%. Cops get killed with their own gun when they give it up. It's a huge stat. Never, ever give up your gun. If you're going to give up your gun, you better be willing to die, because that's it. The odds of you living once you give up your gun, slim to none and slim left town. So right here, the cop knows he's trying to get his gun and say, give me your gun. And that's when he makes a decision to say, I gotta go now, or I'm gonna be dead. And that's when he draws, falls backwards, and fires. And he's just lucky the bad guy didn't shoot him the numerous times he had a chance, and when he went for his gun.
Look, I don't have it. I don't
Here's where he goes for the gun. Runs backwards.
have it.
Falls and shoots. Probably kills some little kid in this room up here. That's all right. He's got limited immunity. Sorry, little guy, sleeping in your bed that just got shot. You'll be all right. Roll little Johnny around. That bullet hole will stop bleeding.
Shots fired. Shots fired. The guy has a gun over here. Isabella.
Okay, so after the cop fucks up everything that he could possibly fuck up, he stays in a fight. He goes back after the guy. I'll give him that. I mean, he could have went in his car and started, cleaning up his pants and putting some Kleenex and dabbing up his front of the pants where he pissed. Whatever. He didn't. He stayed in a fight and he went back after the guy. I'll give him that. Even though he's walking with his gun down by his side. Any tactical person would never walk with your gun pointed at the ground after a guy just pulled a freaking gun on you and you had to shoot at him. All right, this guy's tactics should be the poster child for how to fuck shit up and how to get your ass killed. He should be a star celebrity guest on the Apps channel. Because Ask would be like, oh man, he did a really good job and he didn't shoot the guy and he didn't have to go to court and he probably should have pulled his pepper spray that I sold him and he should have used his pepper spray. This guy ought to be a celebrity freaking hero on the Ass channel. What a freaking idiot.
I'm okay, but I need backup.
Okay, so he updates the radio. That's good. And it ends. Wow. Man.
3, I gotta go.
Please, sir. Please.
Got
Please.
the corner. Hands up.
Please don't do that.
73, I gotta go with the gun. I'm not doing anything. Look, I'm not doing. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. With the gun.
Right here. I mean, when you're in this situation, he could have went for the gun, could have went for a throat punch, could have went for the eyes, could have tackled him, said, fuck it, I'm just going to fight him for the gun. Lots of different things he could have done. And his plan, his fine tactical knowledge and training was to beg. Beg, plead, but I don't want to draw my gun. I'll just use my words, Rick. They told me words is powerful. The pen is mightier than a sword. My words can stop people. He went to the liberal school of freaking how to be a victim, and he played out perfectly. Wow.
I'm not doing anything. Look, I'm not doing. Don't shoot.
Don't shoot.
Don't shoot.
That always works, by the way.
I'm not. I'm not.
Finna shoot your ass,
Don't
punk.
shoot.
I'd like to be staring down that barrel. That's a pretty big barrel. I'm not sure that's a real gun. And if it's not a real gun, this cop is going to be a hero and say, I knew it wasn't a real gun. That's why I didn't shoot him. So, but that's a big ass hole. I mean, that looks bigger than a 45 to me. But all guns look bigger when you're looking down at the barrel, especially when you're scared. But that freaking barrel is freaking huge. So I don't know if even that's a real gun. But the cop never said, dude, that gun ain't. If I saw a dude with a fake gun and I knew it was a fake gun and I didn't want to shoot him, I'd be saying, dude, that's a fake gun. I'm about to fucking shoot your ass. Put that shit out of my face before I beat the shit out of you. You don't pull a fucking fake gun on me. I'll beat the shit out of you. Now, other cops would have been like, I don't care if it's fake or not. I'll shoot him. He pointed a gun. I'm justified. I want to get a kill. I want to be a big guy. I'm not sure this guy should have shot him if he'd have had his gun out earlier. But once you point a gun at me, dude, it's on like Donkey Kong. Shit. Skin that smoke wagon.
Oh, bitch ass. Don't drop the gun.
I don't have it. Look.
I don't have it. He's got a gun on his side. I don't have it. This guy's panicking. I don't have it. Right here, again, the guy comes up and reaches. Perfect opportunity to do a takedown. He could throw this elbow right into his throat, into this wall. Take his breath. When you take a guy's throat out, kick the leg, go in and just do a bear hug. It's going to be hard for him to shoot you with a bear hug. Take your chances fighting with him. Bear hug him, then get your gun out and stick it in his gut. I mean, Rick, it's easy for you to sit behind your computer. I'm telling you, people, this is what I train people to think before this happens. This is what's called tactical training. This is what not to do. This is a bad tactical mindset. This is a guy that walks out there that's scared to pull his gun, scared to use a gun. You know what? I don't even think he meant to shoot when he shot. I think it was an AD or an ND, whatever the people want to come here and argue. No such thing as accidental rickets and negligence, whatever. I think it was an accidental discharge when he fell backwards. I don't even think he meant to shoot.
I don't have it. I don't have it. Shots fired, shots fired. The guy has a gun over here.
Gun down by side, not pointing at the threat.
Isabella.
Down by side, not pointing at the threat, not doing a tactical shuffle, not having a two-handed grip, not using a wall for cover, walking down the sidewalk pathically. This is classic tacticals. When you set up ambushes, you always pick out the easy people that walk down the trail, down the creek, down the least path area. You set up your ambushes specifically to where you funnel people to where they have to walk in a certain area so you can ambush them. This guy with a gun, just pulls it on him, chases him. He falls backwards. Look at how he's walking back. Gun down by his side. La 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 la. La 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 la. Maybe I'll just go see what he's doing. He probably doesn't want to hurt me. Probably a nice guy. I'll just go up here with my gun down by my side and look around the window. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow. Oklahoma police. Man, you guys got some high standards. If this is your male officers, I can't imagine what the hell your female officers are like. All right, we'll end that there. Shit.